Tasha. Not only is Tasha in jail, she got no money, and Reek has to get the money by getting a good degree in the next 4 years. So as we know in Power Book 2, Mary J and Method Man are going to be the main man. Although I was really disappointed about Tommy Egan. Now, I'm pretty sure we got some interrogation clips during the Christmas break, and they didn't interrogate Tommy. Did Tommy go to the West Coast? Did he go to California like he wanted to? I don't know. So we do know we're getting all these other crazy shows as we got a post-credit scene, and it was young Tommy Egan, young Ghost, young Angela, sorry, not Angela. So yeah, that looks interesting. But to be honest, guys, I've got no interest in the prequel show. Sorry, Fiddy. Sorry, Courtney Kemp. No interest in it. Now, what is interesting is they led us to believe that there was something bigger going on. There was a bigger scheme. There was more going on than meets the eye. That's why they kept saying, who shot Tommy? Who shot Tommy? No, I know it's Ghost, but who shot Tommy would have been more interesting, because they put Tommy in the firing line, although we know throughout the whole of the season, throughout the whole of the show, he was never going to be killed by his best friend. And to be honest, guys, I'm from the comic book world. As you know, this YouTube channel, I essentially talk about Marvel, DC, and other stuff. Is even in Fast and Furious 9, Hand is and the actor that plays Hand, ironically, is in this show, so it all sets pace. So Ghost is not dead. Why? We never seen the body. We never seen the ramifications. We never seen anything to do with the body. So I'm starting this big conspiracy theory that is stating that whatever happened, Ghost is going to randomly appear in Power Book 2. Now, you're going to say I'm crazy. You're going to say, yeah, Warstu, you don't know what he's on about. But prove to me. And show me the money. No, there's no dead body. Where's the body? Show me the body. The hashtag was who shot Ghost. And we got to see it was Reek. Reek killed his father for literally no reason. Then he stopped Tommy from shooting him for no apparent reason. Everyone got exposed. There was no reason for Tasha to plant the gun on Q. Why? It was reasonable, I guess, to try and frame Dre, but Dre was already dead, so that was kind of pointless. I just feel like they've really wasted the last 3-4 episodes since Christmas trying to build up this narrative around who killed Ghost when Ghost isn't even dead. Now, I know I'm gonna sound a bit crazy, but there's no evidence. The theory is Ghost isn't dead. He's not dead. I'm a bit annoyed that they didn't show us anything. It's a bit annoying. I guess it's really annoying for Omar, who plays Ghost, because they could have done so much more. No funeral, okay? If Ghost is really, truly dead, where is the freaking funeral? I know, for Avengers EndGame, the kind of fans kicked off massively because Black Widow didn't get a funeral. Now, if Ghost is properly dead, where was the funeral? Disrespect to Ghost. Now, Ghost ultimately wins, and I do believe he is alive. But where is he? Where did he go to Cayman Islands or Mexico or somewhere? Where is he? Because there's always a funeral for everyone, regardless to who died. There was always funerals. Now, and why didn't Tommy make the funeral arrangements or anything like that? Obviously, he peaced out because he didn't want to get accused of actually shooting him. But it is a sad ending to a great show. I will be covering and I will be talking about Power Book 2 just out of curiosity, as Mary J is in it, and also Method Man, and also Riri, Reek is going to be in it, and I guess Tasha's going to be in jail. So I think overall they did a really good job as a show, as a full 6 seasons. They just let themselves down with building this massive narrative that there's some major mystery, and then they try to set up Q. I mean, if they were going to set up Tate, although we've already seen it wasn't Tate, if they were going to set someone up that was bad, but Tasha tries to set up a guy that was pretty decent, and because obviously he had a record, if he had a gun, he'd go back to jail, but obviously he got out pretty fast. But I don't understand why Tasha tried to set up Q for no freaking reason. It made no sense. So I know a lot of you people are mad because I've been on the old tweets at Warstu, and I've seen the amount of people talking about how awful this ending was and how much they wanted it to be different. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So Ghost is going to disappear, then in 4 years he's going to reappear, and steal or Reek's money. Maybe, probably not, but we can dream that he's still there. I mean, after after 6 years of this show, they just disrespect the ending of Ghost. I mean, Ghost should have disappeared like a ghost. Is that why we didn't get to see what really happened to Ghost? Because Ghost never died because he actually was a ghost? Maybe? I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense. I still think it was overall pretty cool. And with the line when Ghost told Tasha, "You never loved this version of me." Ghost was always trying to get out of the kind of, doing what he wanted to do. He wanted to become a legit businessman, hence why he was running the campaign, and he most likely would have won. But it is so sick when he goes, "You never loved this version of me. She only loved the King of New York version of him," which was pretty cool. And I feel like they underused Ghost in the last few episodes. And it could have went down very differently. So let me know down below, what would have been your perfect ending? Now, I don't want this video to be too long. I'll just get my general thoughts across. I believe the actor who plays Reek, did very well in the script he was given. And my favorite part was when he's like, "Yeah, you've got to get a 3.5 GPA or else you ain't seeing the money." And then his grandma is like, "Rent free for a year, only a year, is that all I get?" Then Tasha's look, when she looks irate. I might put some clips over, but they probably will claim the video if I do, so I probably won't. So Tasha is literally, no, not literally, that's the wrong word. She has lost everything, now she's in jail. So Power Book 2 is called Ghost, no idea. Power Book 3 is called Raising the Kitten. Power Book 4 is called Influencer, which is that some kind of social media thing, I guess. And Power Book 5 is called Force. So far, they've only told us information about Power Book 2, which is the prequel, I believe. No, Power Book 2 is after. Actually, I don't. Power Book 2, I believe, that's the one with Mary J. Blige. And Power Book 3, Raising Keenan, is the one, I believe, let me know down below if I'm wrong, is where you're going to see a young Tommy, a young Ghost, and a young Angela. So let me know down below, guys, are you absolute irate about this? I am so freaking annoyed. But what can be done about it? You can't change the ending. So hopefully Power Book 2 is going to be pretty good. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.